6th week in ordinary time, 14th of February, Monday reflection. It's also Valentine's Day, my dear friends. Anyway, the gospel speaks about the struggle that Jesus has to go through. He had to go through. If you launch into the deep, it's difficult always. You have to remember. But then it's trials, tribulations, hurdles, stumbling blocks are part of our Christian life. There's no other way. There aren't any easy way outs or shortcuts. You have to go through the mill, go through the difficulty. The Lord is sad about the people, was so sad about the people who wanted a sign to believe the Lord. Pharisees came and began to argue with Jesus, seeking from him a sign from heaven to test him. Who are we to test him? Of course, signs are part of the kingdom. If you read Mark chapter 16, we find how the Lord is saying, your word, what you preach is signified, emphasized by the signs. And also signs are the thing that approve, shows that the Lord is with us. Miracle signs are the miracles. But then, this is not to build up a life in faith. No, this is to test the Lord. The creation is testing the Creator. What a pathetic thing, my dear friends. What a terrible thing. So that's why the Lord is sighing deeply. He sighed deeply in his spirit and said, he was so sad, my dear friends. He was so sad. And he's God definitely, but then he's 100% human. This person Jesus, in trying to do the will of the Father, he was not accepted, but he was tested. If you look at it in that way, it's really appealing to our lives also. Really appealing to our lives. And the first reading beautifully, book of James, beautifully shows the importance of difficulties in your life. The Lord is saying, count it all joy, my brothers, when you meet trials of various kinds. For you know that the testing of your faith produces steadfastness. And let steadfastness have its full effect, that you may be perfect and complete, lacking nothing. That's how the Lord allows you to be squeezed, broken, crushed, smashed sometimes. So the best out of you is taken through when you go through a struggle. That's how a knife is sharpened. That's how a pot is made, burnt and made, my dear friends. So that's the meaning of the trial. And Jesus showed us the way to go. If they have done this to the Lord, what about the followers? How much more we have to bear the trials that we go through because of the Lord. Writer says, if any of you lacks wisdom, let him ask God, who gives generously to all without reproach, and it will be given him. You need wisdom to understand the pain. You need wisdom to see the whole gamut of the plan, not a segment. You need wisdom to see the connections. You need wisdom to understand. The first step of wisdom is the fear of God, isn't it? So you fear the Lord. So if you know that this is happening in His hand, you have been molded, crushed, broken by Him, wounded by Him, that it happens in His knowledge, you just out of fear and love you surrender. So that's why If you can't see and fathom, if you can't understand, to surrender, you have to have the wisdom. The Lord is saying, the right is saying, if any of you lacks wisdom, let him ask God. He will definitely give that. He gave wisdom to Solomon, isn't it? The most wise person in the world. And he will be glad to give you that wisdom. But let him ask in faith, with no doubting. Now this is our problem. This is our problem because we doubt. Doubt who? Doubt God. And you doubt him. So he will never provide you if your prayer is wavering. So if you will be strong when you go through the struggle, when you go through that. And my dear friends, so you doubt, in a way you want a sign. When you doubt, you want a sign. You want a proof. That's exactly what saddens the Lord. What breaks his heart, isn't it? The Lord is saying, the right is saying, but let him ask in faith with no doubting. For the one who doubts is like a wave of the sea that is driven and tossed by the wind. I mean, if you deal with the Lord, deal firmly. Don't be wavering because of the wind. No, you be strong. You just be strong and hold on to your request and ask the right thing. If you ask in the right thing, he will definitely give it. And he knows the best. My dear friends, so difficulties, trials will teach you how to hold on strongly. When all your support, when all your backup is broken in the world, crushed, you will know how to be connected strongly. You should never doubt. And the word says, for that person must not suppose that he will receive anything from the Lord. He is a double-minded man. He is a double-minded man, unstable in all his ways. Let the lowly brother boast in his exaltation and the rich in his humiliation. That's how the Lord is dealing with you. And when you are exalted, just praise the Lord. And when you are humiliated, just praise the Lord. That's the nature of the struggle. So he must empty first to fill, wash to serve. That's how it is. So in your life, he will one part he will complete you. One part he will break you. That's the journey. That's the way it should be, my dear friends. And because like a flower of the grass, he will pass away. For the sun rises with its scorching heat, the withers the grass, heats and withers grass. Its flowers fall and its beauty perishes. So also will the rich man fade away in the midst of his pursuits. A person who does not depend, who does not trust, who trusts himself and his own strength. No, they will be crushed. That's why these people who want to test the Lord with a sign, Jesus is sad about them. He's strong and he's saying, truly I say to you, no sign will be given to this generation. And he left them, got into the boat again, and went to the other side. God left them. Are you there? Have you lost God in your life? Think about it. How you look at your trial, tribulation. Have you asked for wisdom to see and understand? Do you trust him come what may? Or are you doubting him that he is your Father? He loves you more than you love yourself, isn't it? Just stay with him. Don't allow him to leave you. Of course he can leave you. If you with your pride, he will leave you. So just allow him to break you, humble yourself and stay with the Lord. Just get your connections properly right. Think about it. Have a nice day. May God bless you.